The great Lam-Ang had never taken a bath, but one day he gathered all his lady friends in town of Nalbuan and told them, "I want to take a bath." At first the ladies were curious and then became jealous as the hero explained, "I want to seek the love of Ines Canoyan. Ines is the most beautiful lady of Kalanutian," and Lam-Ang's friends knew that they must bathe and clean him well in the big Amburian River. When the great Lam-Ang stepped into the water, the lobsters and crabs clambered ashore. When the ladies washed Lam-Ang's long, dark hair, the fishes of Amburian floated poisoned and dead, and the eel and the shrimps wriggled out as if drunk. I became the great Lam-Ang of Nabuan, had never taken a bath. Then Lam-Ang dived to the depths of Amburian and hunted for the biggest crocodile. He wrestled with the king of the Camarine and killed it by slashing its throat. The huge caiman never had a chance against the strong and powerful Lam-Ang. He pulled out all the caiman's sharp white teeth and gave them as gifts to each of her friends. "Keep them," he said to the ladies. "They are amulets against dangerous animals." Then he wore his best clothes woven by his mother, called his pet dog and pet rooster with yellow legs, and left off Kalanutian. On the way, he met the monster Sumarang, with eyes as large as serving plates. Sumarang also wanted Ines of Canoyan, and he challenged Lam-Ang to a duel to the death. Sumarang was a treacherous monster. Without warning, he threw his long spear at the great hero of Nalbuan. But Lam-Ang did not even fall or flee. He merely moved his head to evade the fast-coming long spear and caught it between his small ring fingers. "Now, Sumarang," Lam-Ang shouted, "may I return your long spear?" And he wilted for the mighty wind at the same time that he hurled back the spear. The spear struck Sumarang so hard that the monster fell on the 9th mountain. Lam-Ang continued on his journey. He passed by the house of Saridandan, the beautiful witch who loved the hero Lam-Ang. She used all her charms to stop Lam-Ang, but he would not be bewitched nor persuaded. "I can only love Ines Canoyan," she said, and left the broken-hearted Saridandan. When Lam-Ang arrived at Kalanutian, thousands of suitors flocked in front of the big stone house of Ines Canoyan. There were foreigners from faraway lands. There were handsome men, rich and strong ones. There were princes and nobles bearing gifts. The great Lam-Ang could not even make his way to see the beautiful and coveted Ines Canoyan. At a signal, Lam-Ang's big rooster with long yellow legs crowed loudly. The great crowd was astonished when the house next to Ines Canoyan's fell. Then the pet dog of Lam-Ang barked, and wonder of wonders, the house rose again. All the suitors left silently. They knew that they could not equal the power of the newly arrived and handsome Lam-Ang. Lam-Ang was showed into Ines house, and he immediately asked her for her hand. "Can you match our gold?" asked her father, and he showed Lam-Ang their yard full of gold. But Lam-Ang respectfully said, "I will double all your gold with my dowry, and so long as I win your beautiful Ines canoyan." That same day, Lam-Ang left for Naalbuan. He invited all his townmates to his wedding. Then he gathered all their gold and treasures and loaded them in the ship. Two big ships were full of bows with gold when Lam-Ang returned to Kalanutian. And so Lam-Ang and Ines Kanoyan were wed. Old people now remember it as the biggest wedding in the history of Ilocos. All the people, rich and poor, were invited. They ate, drank, and made merry for many days and many nights. At the end of the rejoicing, Lam-Ang sailed to Nalbuan with Ines Kanoyan. Everyone said, "Only the hero Lam-Ang deserved the beautiful lady of Kalanutian."